Okay guys, so for the next couple videos, what I want to teach you at home is A, how to notice little imperfections and like your girlfriend's blowout and or like after she gets done sleeping or day 3, that kind of thing. And B, how to actually help them fix it. So the first problem that we are going to tackle today is the unruly nape. The nape of the hair, or for you guys at home that don't know, this section back here, this little section underneath, this is called the nape of the neck. So this is a very unruly section. As you can already see, Laura's hair underneath here is already getting curlier. And this is usually the first part of the hair that most of your girls are going to need touched up when they get their hair blown out and or when they're like done sleeping, because the way that when you sleep, you basically roll back on this section and it creates a kink right here at the nape of the neck. So as you sleep and your head rolls around on your pillow, even if you have your hair tied up in knots, this part still gets kinked. So this is the best place to help them touch up their blowout. So before we teach you how to do it, let's roll that intro and give my daughter a little bit more food. Okay guys, now that Phoenix is fed and I can continue with this video, the first thing we need to do is section out the hair. So very easy, you use a couple clips. I'm sure your girl can help you with this anyway, but I just like to split it down the back, and then you do like a little, you can just do it right with your fingers, you don't have to make it hard. Just pull this little piece out and take your clip, and just like I taught you in the hairpin video, you can kind of use the clip to draw that little line up against the head. So quick, easy, part it with your finger, let this hair drop down, and clip. So now that you have her hair sectioned, you are actually ready to help her style and do this little touch-up. So a lot of times, this part of the hair, like as you can see on Laura's, it's already kind of cool, it's done. This has got this falling out wave, but this part up here is very unruly, so this is the next part we have to tackle. Okay, for the next part, we're gonna need 2 tools, and your girlfriend will have this probably ready to hand to you. You need their blow dryer and their brush. So with your two hefty, mighty tools in hand, you are now ready to conquer this task. So when you section this off, I want you to split this into 2 pieces, so you really are only gonna style 2 pieces. You take the brush, super easy, and you brush over the top of the hair, and then you kind of hold it. So you brush it to create tension, and then you hold it. And then basically you can just turn the dryer on and dry her roots for her. You don't have to manipulate it too much with the brush. You basically just hold her hair tight and blow dry this all smooth. So an important thing when you're working with the blow dryer and you're working this close to her head with it is it needs to be on a much cooler setting than if you were going to work with like the bottom part of her hair. Just because if you're going to work with really hot air next to her neck, you're going to burn her. And let's face it guys, we're not very good with these things. So once you get this side nice and smooth, you can then come over here to this side. And again, it's not a whole lot of brush stuff. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. Just take the hair, pull it down, smooth it with the brush a little bit, and I also kind of like roll the brush down, but it's more about catching it tight here and holding it, and then you just turn the dryer on, and then you get that side nice and smooth. And really, like she still has this little bit of wave in here, but if she was really, really kinky and really, really unruly, you could do one more section for her, but that's kind of asking for a lot. She better be repaying a favor for you. Okay, so now from just like that little bit of blowing it out, it's not as kinky and it's not as like crazy anymore. It still has a little bit of movement. You're not trying to give her a brand new beautiful blowout. You're basically trying to just get this problem area a little bit more under control. And so once you get it to this point, believe me guys, she's going to be so grateful. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to go from here and use a little bit of like curling iron stuff or flat iron stuff But really, that underneath section is just so unruly, and it's such the bane of the existence for so many girls. So if you guys can go in and just take 2 seconds to kind of stretch that underneath layer out, you will be so highly regarded. Your girls are gonna love you for it. I think, right, babe? Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna do how to touch up with a curling iron, and then maybe the next day we'll do like a flat iron. Is that okay, Phoenix?
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll see you guys in the next one.
What was that? I waved goodbye.
You always wait.